How's it going, guys? Hope this is an absolutely amazing day, and mine is going incredibly well because in front of me I have pulled up another Sleep Token song. Today's reaction is gonna be to their song called Jaws. Now, I haven't heard of this one before. I've been hearing a lot about other Sleep Token songs from the albums that I already checked out, but Jaws, this was new to me. And even the thumbnail, it's much different than anything else. So I am very intrigued where Sleep Token is gonna take it. I have no predictions. We're probably getting a slow intro with a very huge chorus. And then at the end, we're probably gonna get an extremely brutal, heavy breakdown because that is sort of the Sleep Token formula, but they always add something, change something. So I don't feel good guessing. This is just something in general that I am expecting today, but I don't know. And I am pretty sure this is the first Sleep Token song with a music video, because right now I have it pulled up on the first frame of the video, and I'm seeing some sort of bug, I think. Yeah. And this hasn't happened before, so very different. So maybe the sound is gonna be different. But I don't want to waste too much time in the intro. This was already a super long one. Just before I get into the reaction, real quick, if you enjoy my reactions or enjoy Sleep Token, it would mean a lot if you could like, comment, or subscribe. And if you want to see me request or react to any other songs, you can request them by clicking the link in my YouTube profile and donating, and just dropping the link to the song you want me to listen to next to the donation. But without any further ado, I am gonna jump straight into my first time ever listening to Sleep Token's song called Jaws. I'm so excited. And yeah, this is a music video and this is some sort of a bug. I knew it.
Oh. Stand under the stained glass and I will know it's you. Whites of your eyes burn from across the room.
Okay, so far this seems like one of the emptiest intros to a Sleep Token song so far. And I don't mean that in a bad way, it's just there is not a lot of layers. We have this snare drum, so to say, doing the same rhythm over and over and over again. It goes like ta 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 ta, I think. Yeah. Ta, ta, ta. Yeah, something like this. There might be a flam on the first one, like maybe, I don't know, but it's just been repeating over and over. And then we got a piano and then Vessel. So 3 layers so far. I want to say 4 because when Vessel's singing, that's one, but there's some sighs and breathing in the back whenever he finishes a phrase that is mixed a bit differently. So it could just be one vocal track that is mixed differently whenever he stops singing, or just a whole other vocal from Vessel. So interesting so far, but what I'm super confused about is the video. I don't know what's going on. It's kind of scary. But I am into scary movies though, so I'm super interested where this goes.
I'm not here to be the savior you long for, only the one you don't. Are you watching me with eyes of a predator as you move towards the door?
Yeah, okay. I'm 90% sure there's 2 vocal tracks. One is for all the breathing and sighing, and one is for Vessel singing. He switched something up, like his vocals, I don't know, maybe went higher up, but it's different sounding. Also, we got another layer that I don't know if it's a synth or a piano. I'm a drummer, so all the other instruments and the notes, whatever, that is not my, I don't know anything about it. I can read sheet music, but just for rhythm. I don't know any notes, whatever. So we have ba-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, something like that, a synth going, it's similar to the drum pattern, but not really. But it is more in the back, and it's echoey. It's not as tight as Vessel's vocals. So far they are very tight, but the sides are a bit more reverby, if you know what I mean. Great changes though, and so far I am right on the fact that this is probably going to be another one of the slow burn Sleep Token songs where we build, and then we get a chorus as the big release. And I cannot wait to hear what the chorus is.
Already turns, you move towards the door. Show me those pretty white toys. Show me where the delicate stops. Show me what you've lost and why you're always taking it slow. Show me what wounds you've got. Show me love. Show me those pretty white toys. Show me where the delicate stops. Show me what you've lost and why you're always taking it slow. Show me what wounds you've got. Show me love.
Did you hear it? We got drums. There was two was playing the right cymbal, but it's very back in the mix and sort of to the right. I heard it more in my right ear than left, and I could not tell you the pattern. It was a lot going like super hard, and it's sort of hard to hear because everything picked up more. There was a bassy note, and Vessel again switched up his vocals, so it's sort of like it's building. Vessel is building the song with his voice, and here, this is probably the classic calm before the storm in a Sleep Token song, and now we're gonna get that big explosion of sound with heavy guitars coming in, two going crazy on the drums, and everything just coming to life. This video though, still very confused. We are seeing some flowers, bugs, candles, guns, coins, and two ladies hopefully sleeping, but with the gun on the table, we'll see.
Lost and why you're always taking it slow. Show me what wounds you got. Show me love.
Yeah, the ride is up to the ride. Yes. Oh. Hang on. One more time. If I don't catch it, it's gone, but this. Who is this? This must be for video purposes because I have seen the live version of Infinite Bass, but no, wait, is this their original mask? Because in my Discord server, one of you did sort of send me an evolution of Sleep Token's masks, and this might be one of the first iterations. I'm not sure though. It's also kind of hard to see because this video is very grimy, very retro looking, and that's of course on purpose. But yeah, hopefully we get to see some more of this. And again, 2's intro wasn't very fast or complex, but he did a lot. It's still complex. I'm talking by 2 standards. He just did something on the hi-hat and then moved around a little bit. And then I think I heard 1 snare hit, so I'm not gonna talk yet, but we'll see. This didn't seem as explosion-like as I expected. Love how everything drops out and we get just the and the synth. Okay, they are alive. No, No. It's building. It's building. You can hear too on the bass drum. Two. He's just building it up, you know, by doing he's not doing the same rhythm. It's just going up as well as everything else. But this part, I don't know what to call this. This wasn't the chorus, was it? Because this build is probably gonna lead to the chorus. But there is a lot of stuff going on. There's another synth playing more in my right ear, and it's very bell sounding, if that makes sense. And yeah, sort of relaxed. And two is he is the master of doing like these in pocket grooves, because the hi-hat, there's so many sort of accents and embellishments doing. And then there was one part, it really stuck out because he just he started doing 16 notes on the hi-hat just because. And then when he ended, he did the sort of a fill. I'm not sure what kind of a fill. Fills are usually very tricky to repeat on your first listen because you have to hear everything he hit. On that beginning fill, before we got into this part, he also hit the ride at the end, for example. I didn't hear that the first time, or at least didn't register it, but super interesting. And this is probably where we're getting that big explosion of sound, because this build, I don't know. Sleep Token can be tricky. Here, 8 notes on the hi-hat. Ooh, some ghost notes. Yeah. Ooh, some rolls. 16 notes. But it's building. It's building. Oh, this is the Sleep Token I love. This, first of all, chills freaking everywhere. Second of all, this is the explosion of sound I was talking about, with the guitars coming in and two just switching to crashes. And third of all, well, I don't even know if that's the correct way, but third, I love this part where he just hit the snare in between. Like, it's very easy to follow as a drummer, because it's like a natural lead into a fill. You know, 3 snare hits in between, and not fast, but just and a break and another one and another one. But yeah, it's great video. Still don't know what's going on, but I am glad these girls are alive at least, because we are getting interesting imagery, guns, coins, flowers, cockroaches, and some white powder on the table. So I'll let you interpret that for yourselves. Gotta hear this intro to the drop again though. Ooh, ghost notes. Ooh. Wow.
Caged and always provoked by prey left unattended.
Whoa. Okay, sorry, I had to close my eyes. I am such a sucker for whenever Vessel goes into this whispering head voice, sort of. And after that explosive chorus, it's just an interesting switch up. It really is. But when I open my eyes, we've got blood? What did I miss? Great switch though. Love how everything dropped out. Sleep Token is just so good at switching things up. But what I wanted to mention is, I love how Two's ghost notes are so much in the front of the mix. Usually ghost notes get put up back a little, so you really, really, really have to listen to them. But here, you don't even have to be focused to hear them. Like the ghost note rolls he does, or doubles, or just single hits, they are very much heard. And me being like a, I don't know how to say it, like in drumline, my drum teacher was a drumline player, and he put a lot of emphasis on dynamics. So playing loud hits when they're loud, and ghost notes really quiet, but he told me they just fill out the song, and I could not agree more. And I love ghost notes because of that. I love the difference in dynamics in drums, and I love how Tu can control it. He goes hard on the choruses, and he does quiet stuff as well. But here, ghost notes are bumped up in the mix, so they are still loud, but you hear how different it sounds from a full-on snare hit. And this is so interesting. But yeah, gonna wind it back to where we transition from the chorus to this, I would say bridge, but we're in the middle of the song, so 5 more. The fills also, if someone has sheet music for, I'm gonna stop, sorry. If someone has the sheet music for this song on the drums, please share them with me, because the fills I'm hearing here they're so tasty, because Tu just starts off with like a roll, a snare roll into the fill, or just really fast doubles. So it sort of sounds like a roll and then finishes it off. It's super cool.
I'm not here to be the savior you long for, only the one you do.
Look at my arms. Look at, oh, bro.
You watching me with eyes of a predator, you move towards the door. Show me those pretty white shirts, show me why the delicate stuff, show me why you've lost and why you're always taking it slow. Show me what the world you've got, show me love. Oh, show me those pretty white shirts, show me why the delicate stuff, show me why you've lost and why you're always taking it slow. Show me what the world you've got, show me love. Oh, show me those pretty white shirts.
I have just found my new favorite Sleep Token song. You probably saw which part I'm gonna talk about now by my reaction, but holy crap. Again, now we've really picked up the gearing, and we switched it into overdrive with all the layering. This is the typical Sleep Token layering. There is so much going on, but what I was focused on most was the goddamn ghost notes. I was just telling you about how I find ghost notes so amazing to hear in music, and then this part happens where it's just ghost notes. And it's sort of the same ride pattern as in the beginning when I mentioned it's just on the right ear somewhere in the back, but I cannot tell you what it is. It seems like it's changing a lot, and the ghost notes I can also not tell you the pattern, but what I can tell you is we got both rolls, doubles, and singles very fast, like this speed. It was super fast. And the vocals, Vessel's vocals in combination with the choir. There's like a choir in the back, which could be Vessel layered multiple times or just produced, but it's just amazing. I don't even know if I heard any electric guitars in this part. That one, like right now, I let it go on until like a natural stopping point. But in that part with the ghost notes, I don't think there were any electric guitars. But what I didn't notice right now is we are still hearing that da 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 da. And now I've heard it so many times, it's engraved in my brain. And right now in this heavier end, I don't know if I heard it. I cannot really be sure if my brain is just playing tricks on me because it's been repeating all over the song, like I think from the beginning somewhere. And it's engraved in my brain and it's just like something was missing now. So when I started focusing on it, I thought I could hear it again, but that just might be my brain because it's always on the same time. It's just da 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 da. And it's not hard to imagine sounds when they've conditioned you through the whole song for them to be there. But I'm gonna bring it way back. I gotta hear this whole part again. And yeah, we got my favorite Sleep Token song.
I'm not
This.
here to be the savior you long for.
Just listen for the ghost note. Please do. And the choir. The fills as well. Wow.
Show me those pretty white shirts. Show me why the delicate stuff. Show me why you've lost and why you're always taking it slow. Show me what wounds you've got. Show me love. Show me those pretty white shirts. Show me why the delicate stuff. Show me why you've lost and why you're always taking it slow. Show me what wounds you've got.
I'm still not sure if that synth pattern is playing or if I'm just imagining it because there is so much stuff going on and it sort of syncs with the choir. Like the choir is singing over the pattern where it should be. So I don't know, but damn, this is an amazing song. And this video is just pulling me in more because I'm so confused. I have no idea what's happening, but we did get blood. We're getting more guns. It's getting dark here.
Show me love, show me those pretty white shirts. Show me where the delicate stuff. Show me why you.
Okay, now the synth part drops.
Taking it slow. Show me what wounds you've got. Show me love.
And it's back with the breakdown. Oh, faster, yes. This video is getting more and more confusing for me, but the vibe does somehow match. Like this video and this type of sound somehow do match. And I don't know what it is that makes it so, but I'm liking this. Yeah, so in the part where I'm not sure if I imagined the synth being there or not, this pattern, da, 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 da. It might have been there, but then the one after, then it stopped. And it came back with the breakdown. It was very much, again, in the front of the mix. And it was sort of the main rhythm along with the drums just breaking the freaking room. And I love how, too, he doesn't stop the breakdown. He just adds another part with faster hitting, you know. In the start, it was just on 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he started 1, 2, 3, 4, just faster. And his cymbals are also always amazing. The sounds of the cymbals and just they're so dry sounding, and I love that type of sound. I'm interested what we're gonna get now because this again is building. The sound is Oh, the ghost notes, dude. And the mask again. This must be Vessel's mask, I'm guessing. Okay, so we brought it all the way back with this simple drum pattern again. Ta 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 ta. I love how they sort of kept these things constant because it just gives you one thing that is familiar through the song. Like this drum pattern and the whole ta 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 da da da. I kind of like this. And for the drum pattern, I had to focus at the start to ta 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 ta. Yeah. But this, the synth line, I didn't even have to focus on it, and it's just in my brain now. I think I'm gonna be hearing this whenever I try to think of something or try to fall asleep because I love this song. If anyone has the sheet music, please share them with me. I want to learn this. Okay, so I just found my new favorite Sleep Token song. This is Jaws, and it was a freaking great song. The ghost notes is the ghost notes that sold it for me because choir, I also love the choir and the synth line, but that you can hear it in other Sleep Token songs. There hasn't been one song yet though that had as many ghost notes and such a focus on ghost notes being in the front of the mix as this one did. And also all the fills, whenever 2 is just like playing something on the snare drum, it plays to the drumline person in me where you just use the snare, so you have to get creative. And 2 really does. He starts the whole fill, just some 5-stroke rolls, some regular rolls and accents on the snare. And then for the last couple of hits, he goes on the toms and finishes the fill off. But yeah, love this. Thank you so much for recommending it. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, please comment what you found the most interesting and how do you feel about this song and the video, because it was bizarre. Especially the ending with all the flashbacks and something. Yeah, I don't know what to think, but I loved it. I enjoyed it a lot. And this is going straight to my playlist. Thank you for being with me today. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next reaction. Have a great week. Ciao.